Step number 6. Getting followers, quickly and safely. You may have the greatest Pinterest page in the world, but without followers, you are lost. First of all, let me explain the power that is within a Pinterest follower. When your Pinterest board is in front of a user, and that user has not followed it yet, the follow button will look like this. After you click on the button, it will look like this. The button Follow Board has exactly the same purpose that an opt-in form does. An opt-in form has the purpose of collecting the contact information of as many people as possible, thus creating what is called a list. So the administrator of the opt-in form may contact everyone in the list by email using an email autoresponder service. This is what is called email marketing. On the other hand, the Follow button will give the ability to your friends and visitors to be part of a list as well, a list of people who follow your board. So the administrator of the Pinterest board may contact them directly on their feed that the user checks very often and, in my opinion, more often than their email accounts. The purpose is the same. Contact or send a message to a list of people that have decided to accept information from the administrator of the opt-in form or Pinterest board. But there are a lot of very important differences that I really want to point out here. Opt-in form versus Pinterest following. Reason number 1. Easy to click. On an opt-in form, you have to type your name and email into it. Most people don't like to do that. Do you know how hard it is to build a list of 1,000 people into your email list? With a follow button, all you need is to click it and you're done. You can build a great audience of hundreds of people following your board in a single day, 100% free. Reason number 2, real intention. Opting in via a form does not say whether people are really interested in your content. They could just be curious and may not care about your emails. The word follow and the action of clicking on it is a real indicator of the intention that a person has, manifesting that he or she truly likes your board as well as your topic. Reason number 3, real people. People entering their names and emails do not guarantee that the emails they are using are real. They can always use a fake email to get the information. They might not use their real email because they do not want to receive your emails. People following your board are already signed into their personal Pinterest account. Therefore, they are attached to a real and confirmed email. If they follow your board, that will be a 100% double opt-in confirmation rate right there. I know there are fake accounts on Pinterest, but the great thing about Pinterest is that they are actively looking to disable those accounts each and every day. Is your autoresponder company actively disabling fake email accounts from your list? Reason number 4, easy to read. Another thing that has a huge impact on whether people will read email messages you send using your autoresponder service is that they have to sign in to their email accounts just for the purpose of checking emails. People go to Pinterest for so many reasons, not just for checking messages. And guess what is the first thing they see once they get into their Pinterest account? Their personal feed, which is where your message is already displayed for them right on top. Reason number 5. Open rate doesn't exist. Great, you have some real people on your email autoresponder list. Let me tell you that in order for them to see your message, they have to click on your email title, which happens to be a very small line of text. You have to fight against many other email titles that are also in their inbox, perhaps including spam or advertisements, which is why those emails get such a low open rate. With a follow, the open rate does not exist. The message you post is 100% displayed directly into the feed section that all of the people who followed your board will see once they open their Pinterest accounts. They don't have to click on any title in order to see the content of the message. You will compete with other people who are pinning, but every pin is opened and separated one after the other. There are more ways to attract views than just using keywords like you would in an email title. You can use big images as well. Have you seen an email title with a huge image to attract the eyes of the viewers? Reason number 6, real viral power. Finally, after a long process and passing really tough obstacles, a very small amount of people get to check your message. But a smaller amount of them will click on any link or do anything you ask them to do within that message. And almost no one will share it with someone else by email. They really don't have contacts on their email contact list anyway. Guess where all of their friends are hanging out? Yep, you guessed it, on Pinterest. Once many people see your pin, which, by the way, will depend on what time you send your pin rather than what time they decide to open your emails, not to mention how many times they check their Pinterest account during the day compared to their email account, they will be able to repin your really cool pin with all of their friends instantly. Not selecting anything, just clicking on a button and that does it. Reason number 7, 100% free. How much do you pay for a 50,000 subscribers list? $100? $200? Every single month? If you check on their services, you even have to call them up if you have a list of more than 25,000 subscribers. If you have to call into a service just to find out their price, just guess how much they will charge you. On Pinterest, you can manage even millions of followers. And do you know how much you have to pay for it? Absolutely nothing. Well, there are a lot more reasons to yell out that Pinterest boards are actually making a great impact on the marketing world, but it all depends on how well you use this outstanding technology. Now I will show the 3 most effective techniques to get a great amount of real followers quickly and safely. Those methods are following, commenting, and partnering. Following. What you need to do here is start following other relevant boards that are actually sharing some great content on their boards. Once they see your boards are filled with really cool, new, and relevant images, they will start following you back. To do that, you just need to go to the top left side corner of the Pinterest website and type your topic into the search bar. Organize them by boards or pinners. This technique is extremely simple. What you need to do here is start liking, repinning, and following other relevant boards and pinners. And you will see how they will start following you back at any moment. Commenting. Another great thing to do is to comment on other popular pins. A lot of people are looking at those pins, and if you comment on them, they will see you and they will be interested to stop by your Pinterest page and see what you got. Comment something really helpful, something that people may be moved to comment back to you or thank you for your great participation. You can use the popular feature of Pinterest to find some popular pins that you can comment on to get some attention. Find highly pinned pins and start commenting helpful information. Partnering. Let me tell you, this is how those famous Pinterest users got the amazing amount of followers they have in no time. Community boards let you and others you've invited to each add pins to a single board, creating a community of collaborative pinning. Here you will be inviting followers to become contributors on certain boards. When the invited people accept the invitation, the board will automatically be displayed on their Pinterest board's interface together with their other personal boards, which means a lot more exposure. It's like asking a Pinterest expert to administer your board. If your boards are really nice, they know you will keep doing a great job with the community board, so they will decide to support you as well with their pinning. It's this, if users choose to follow other boards on one of your contributors' accounts, which happens often using the Follow All button, that contributor board gets followed too. That means you get to be followed by other people's efforts and expertise. Contributors can be added in the Edit Board area inside of your Pinterest board. You will find the option Who Can Pin. There you will place the name or email of the owner of the Pinterest account you have chosen. Remember, you need to be following that person in order to appear in this list. A community board will have a small image located at the top right corner of the square. Once they have accepted your invitation to pin on your community board, you will see something like this in your community board.